Just before this video starts, if you're excited for Season 6, tap that like button. We've got a huge goal of 25,000 likes. Let's try and hit it with the hype for Season 6. Let's go. Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to the first map change video of Season 6. We are here finally on the Season 6 island after the startup event and the amazing trailer that led to this island. It's so awesome. I expect you guys have already experienced them, or if you haven't, as soon as you log in, you will, and you're going to absolutely love it. Okay, so if you haven't already, tap that subscribe. Roughly 80% of you guys around here aren't subscribed, as well as don't forget to pop in code postboxpat for your item shop for the Season 6 Battle Pass before you buy it. I'll also be giving out a few Battle Passes, so let me know your epic name down below. Let's jump into the map changes and explore the world of Season 6. Okay, so starting off, we have the Spire. This is the first POI on the map that got changed during the event. You'll notice this is very crucial for the event. I won't explain exactly what happened and how it happened, but you guys can check out the event at the start when you load up. It has some very unique things as well, with some exclusive mythic abilities and just a really good POI overall. It's really cool to land at. The zip lines are unique as well, with new mechanics, as well as probably one of the coolest looking POIs that we've ever experienced. Also, the 0 point still remains up there, so that's kind of a nice little change there over at the Spire. The first brand new POI of Season 6 for you guys. Continuing on with some of the map changes, we will be exploring part 2 and part 3 later on the channel this evening. If you guys do come across any Easter eggs or anything, head over to my Discord and post them down below in the comment section down below as well. I'll be sure to add all the other map changes in later on. So next up, we have this one over here. Now, this one is, I believe, Bony Burbs, and this is Tilted remixed from Salty. So this is the original Salty version of Tilted with an entire new remix. So it still has the entire classic structures for Tilted, with the classic building here, the clock tower building, as well as the other building across the way, but everything else is kind of a bit of a remix. We still have gas stations as well, so you can still refuel your cars. The reboot band is slightly moved, and we have this steampunk style vibe. Really nice to see, and obviously NPCs do spawn all over the map. I'll have a video on all the NPC locations up on my second channel for you guys later on after this video, so I'm working on that as we speak, as I'm kind of making this video right now. So you can see there is our new location there, the Tilted remix of Bony Burbs. Not as good as Tilted, but definitely a cool little take on it, and one I think a lot of pros and players will like. So there are also 4 of these, or more maybe, of these smaller little Spire type structures where you can also find a boss as well at, and these will give you a little special item where you can actually get mythics from as well. We'll explore that more though in a future video, and we'll go over all of these as we explore the map. So there's going to be a lot of other map changes as well all over the map that we're going to have to explore in bonus videos and stuff. Obviously we can't do it all in one video because there are so many map changes usually. You got another one of these Spire tower structures here as well. Really cool stuff, and I really do like this, so I'm liking that as well, and a nice little structure. These kind of witch house structures that are similar to the, I guess, kind of similar to the October theme ones that we had around October, which is kind of nice as well. Moving on though to Colossal Crops, which is another brand new POI added in this season. Colossal Crops, again, is another remix on the original Colosseum, which was added in last season, and also a cross with Fatal Fields. So it's a classic design. It has a mixture of both. You can see that it has the classic Fatal Fields barns, for those wondering, back from Chapter 1, Season 1, forever really. Fatal Fields was in the game for a very long time, and it also has remixes of the Colosseum as well. So it's a cross between 2 POIs at one. You get the vibe added straight away. It's really cool because I used to love Fatal Fields, so I think this is going to be one of my favorite spots to land at right now. We now have Fatal Fields crossed with the Colosseum as a brand new POI, so that is great as well. So it's so nice, and the vibes are just insane right here. So come and check this out guys when you're visiting and when you're exploring this section of the map. So you can keep going around the map as well and expect a lot of other POI changes as well. So the next one we've got for you guys is coming in over on this little tower over here as well, which is another one of these kind of teleportation towers that have been added in as well to connect to the main Spire in the center. And these all connect to the main Spire. We'll talk more about this in a storyline video though. Obviously we don't know all the data just yet on how these all work. So that's our 3rd Spire location, and we continue to rotate around a little bit further, and we also have the 4th Spire location. We'll go over Weeping in a sec because that's had a lot of changes and hunters and stuff. You can see the 4th Spire location is actually on the lake here in the center section of the island, and again it connects in nicely to this. We also have changes happening over at this section of the map where the old Hunter's Haven POI used to be. This place has been completely ruined and completely changed, with little Easter eggs and references to different places, with even eggs possibly here as well, spawning creatures, chickens, etc. We also have the obviously house over here, which is again, a Hunter's Haven house that still stands. Other than that, Hunter's Haven has been completely wiped off the entire island this season, as well as Mando's POI as well, completely being removed. So, to be honest guys, there's been a lot of big changes on this side of the map. Sandtunnel itself is completely gone as well, so wow, all these big changes gone that people have been looking forward to. Now moving over to Weeping, we can also explore inside of here as well a little bit better. You can see that Weeping itself has some changes as well with another Spire connection point, and this is why Weeping comes up as question marks on your map when you first load in as an unknown POI. So yeah, Weeping has its new Spire connection as well to the center. You're probably wondering, Pat, how do you know so much about this already? Well, we've already been exploring it, guys. We've been playing this since the start, so I've been doing it on stream and stuff, and we solved quite a lot of stuff straight off the bat. Now there are a few different things as well to consider. For example, people have been saying there are no changes on this side of the map for some reason. Why are there no changes over here? It's a great question. I suspected that they would have done more over here and put more stuff in, but sadly they didn't really do too much just yet. So we suspect that there might be some more upcoming map changes when the Batman collabs come in around this section of the map. There hasn't been much just added just yet. There are also little changes as well, like new additional houses and stuff which have been updated on the side, like this one right here and stuff like this that was never here previously. And we can continue to explore with Coral Castle still remaining. Let's get some celebrations in the chat right now. Let's get some hearts in the chat if you made it to this point in the video, because Coral Castle's still standing and so many of you guys seem to dislike Coral. So let's just get Coral Castle in the comment section with some hearts. It's great to see that it still stands. Stealthy Strongholds also still remains here, and I'm not too sure if the Predator's still here yet, so I should definitely come and explore it. You can see his ship definitely has disappeared, so I'm assuming he has gone for now, but Stealthy Stronghold still remains with no changes just yet to it, still remaining as its full out POI without the Pred though. Gives some weird vibes, to be honest, if you're visiting that, and definitely obviously linking up to this area over here. And we can continue to rotate around as well and explore, see if there is any additional little changes that have been added in. There are extra things as we do explore, just general big POI points that have been changed, like housing structures and stuff. For example, the area where Tomato Pit was, or Tomato Pit, what am I saying, where Pizza Pit was, has been fully built and fully constructed now. So Pizza Pit is now back to its full glory at Tomato Town. You can now come and visit it. You've got the outside restaurant and everything. This area, or this place, has been completely tidied up. So it's a great place to come and visit now, especially, I know Tomato Pete has, or Tomato Pete, I keep getting the name mixed up, but Pizza Pit has some, Uncle Pete's also has just such a classic vibe, and it's back. It looks a bit strange, but it's back. It's back for anyone interested in exploring the obviously classic Tomato Town hut. Well, now we keep rotating through as well, and we'll explore a few others as well. So Dirty Docks also still remains in its same glory form, and most of the other POIs as well. Grotto doesn't have any entrances to it as well. Just a note, guys, expect clickbait with Grotto throughout the season, every single season. There's always them fakers thinking that there's like some sort of secret thing going on at Grotto, but nothing just yet, and probably nothing throughout the entire season at Grotto. Continuing going around as well, checking on other POIs. Redacted Bunker is still closed off. Expect something to do with the cube and that in the future. Also, the shack that I've been watching, Big Shot, still remains the same as well with its complete restaurant form. We've been keeping an eye on that as well throughout the map change series, as well as Camp Cod also still remains, still the same ordinary POI. And inside of the main barn, we also have the Ghostbuster vehicle, which still is here. Obviously, a reference to the Rocket League collab still to this day. And yeah, we can just keep exploring, and most of it is still already the same. Most of the outer skirts, they haven't really added any additional things other than that house we saw over there previously. Nothing seems to have changed over here. Flush Factory still remains as well for anyone interested in that, and it hasn't really had many changes to it. Still keeps its ordinary form and its ordinary kind of layout, which is really nice. So Flush is still here as well, and just continuing rotating through. I don't see any additional changes just yet on the map on this side. So yeah, really cool stuff. We've kind of explored all the map changes there for you guys in one. There will be other Easter eggs and references that we can explore. We also have the Durburger restaurant, which is now up and running as well. Still was last season. It's kind of the same, isn't it? Really is basically the same. Other than that, there isn't any other map changes we can explore right now. I'll do another map change video as we explore more Easter eggs and more smaller map changes, but that's it for part one. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And once again, don't forget to pop in code postboxpat to your item shop. And thank you for watching right to the end. And this is postboxpat signing out.